You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. About ready to get this one started. Jaime Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, former Notre Damer Kyron Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Second down, it's Stafford. That'll be taken in. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Cup in motion. To the end zone. Cooper Kupp, touchdown LA. And Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Stroud begins with a pass. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
This is such a challenging route for any defender to guard, Mike, and here's why. It's really a 3-way go. I can either run into the flat, I can either sit and stop and just find open space, or in this case, the defender overcommits. I could break back across his face to the middle of the field, and you're wide open.
Stroud to throw here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion now, it's Collins. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. He is in. Tank Dell. Touchdown, Texans. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken in at the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Cup in motion. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yardage. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Cup in motion. On 2nd down, a run with Williams. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Stafford. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Throwing again is Stafford. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to have a Rams first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
A pickup there of 13. Good for a Rams first down.
Really nice job by this running back here, Mike. I don't think this play was blocked particularly well. I think it was a combination of his patience and then his speed around the left side to not only pick up the first down, but pick up good yardage while he was at it.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. It's another run here for Williams. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
First down, Stafford. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Look at this. They go with their tight end on 3rd down. And the Rams have a 1st and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line. Off play action. It's Stafford. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. The Rams use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Here's Stafford. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Rams.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Rams will move out to a 14-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Pierce for the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. The Rams have it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt. Carty's kick is good. And the Rams going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Three seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
A second down throw for Stroud. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And in motion, it's Diggs. Open man, field, it's Nico Collins. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And the Texans are looking at a 1st and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Schultz is the motion man. To throw, it's Stroud. That one, taken in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And he's got it at the 1. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. Stafford now on 1st down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Stafford. Right side, complete to Nakua. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stomped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
Sometimes that's all it takes. Just that little extra second you allow your wide receiver to continue to work open by the ability to move the pocket. Buy time with your feet, but remain a passer.
There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
So, 3 quarters now in 14. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. To throw is Stafford. This is caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage, no gain to show for it.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. To the air again, Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On fourth down, Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua, complete. And he's going to have a Rams first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Once again, it's Corum. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Blake Corum. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Pierce for the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Man in motion, it's Diggs. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Rams are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Cup in motion. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
First down, Los Angeles.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. Give him 14 on that.